Welcome everyone to another episode on Bally Springs. Hope you enjoy it. And we have a bit of fun. Could happen. You never know. Alrighty. Let's join the guys on Discord and
Speaking of the devil.
Hey, good evening, Joe.
What he was doing.
What?
Here he goes, here he is. But I do it totally different.
Me too.
Which is why I never ever. It wasn't affecting me, I suppose.
I've been told I'm quite unique at it.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah. Oh, right, okay. Try again.
And how are you, Wonko? How have you been?
Oh, I'm alright, thanks, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm okay. Same old.
Good.
Same old.
Same old, yeah.
Hello, Chris. Welcome, mate.
Just loading up. I'll be. Can make a cup of tea. I'll be back in a minute.
That's alright, mate. We're just sitting here in the dark. Scrump's gone to do the same thing, I think, has he?
Sorry?
No, you haven't. Hello?
Sorry?
I think I'll go make a cup of tea, actually. Sounds like a good plan.
It does. Oh, man. Okay. Everybody's off making a cuppa.
No.
Sitting in the dark.
Yeah, we'll sleep through the night when they're back, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I would prefer that.
Well, yeah. Would be better. You know. Yes. Okay, I've got 3 months. I can't do anything. God. That's good. Yisma has joined the server. And Jamie said he'd be on as well.
Okay, cool.
That's weird.
That's always good.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Hello, back.
Welcome back, Gizmo.
So no trouble getting in tonight then, Johnny?
No, No confusions.
It's dark, boys.
Oh, I noticed.
Yeah, Wonko is getting tea as well. You brought him on an idea. So when he's back, we should get to sleep, I guess. Skip tonight.
That'll be good.
What was I doing? I've landed here. Oh, there we go. There's a tractor over there. I must have been doing something in that. Oh, yeah. I forgot. What did the upgrade?
That's right. Jesus. Okay.
Right.
Poking around in the dark here.
Yep, it is a bit dark, isn't it, Johnny? Just a tad.
Well, I'm feeding the cows, and there's enough light on the farm, so far so good.
Yeah.
Oh, you got lights, have you?
Yeah.
In the farm. I haven't got round to doing that yet, actually. I must do that.
I'm using most of the buildings that were already on the farm, and they had lights.
Oh, they had lights on them. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. That is cool.
Razzle dazzle. Using 5,000 watt globes in this shed.
Yeah?
I just turned the lights on in my workshop. Jesus,
Yeah, don't complain, Johnny. Right. Yep. That one's not right yet.
Ramp goes up. Ramp goes down. Bloody squeaky, needs greasing.
Done that on Friday. I took a grease gun into work and greased my pallet truck that I use on the truck.
Oh, one guy snuck back in. He hasn't said anything.
Well,
Is he back?
I'm back, yeah, sorry. Was somebody
Alright.
waiting for me?
No,
Everyone.
we thought we would sleep through the night.
That's all. If you don't want
Yes.
to, that's fine. I'll just sit here in the dark. That's good.
It's 7:30 in the morning.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
it is. Yeah,
All right.
Well spotted, Wonko. No one
I
else
thought it was
noticed.
evening when we left, but
No
I
one else
forgot.
noticed that.
It was evening, but I obviously just put it through to the morning in
Ah,
preparation.
right.
Through the night, didn't we? I
It's
remember
that dark. Can we sleep through the day as well?
There's a hint of the dawn in the sky if you look up.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
You look in the right direction.
Yes. Now,
Hello, Jamie.
You're all right. You're all right.
Evening,
You've got a
Jamie.
tracksuit light.
Evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Hello, Jamie.
Now, don't forget,
Oh, yeah,
you've
mate.
got a contracting company on here. If you need help with anything, contact your local contractor.
Yeah. And how's Jamie today? Busy
Not
day
too bad.
yesterday, mate?
It was a busy day yesterday, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that time of year or just problems?
No, what? Busy on the mop.
Busy on the mop. We had a fire at the store on Tuesday night.
Yes, he said.
Yeah. So I
Was
was
that-
waiting for the
was that
insurance.
closed?
Yesterday. Jesus.
You did tell me yesterday, yeah, but was it closed at the time?
No, we still had staff in the store when the fire happened.
Oh, right. Do they know what caused it?
No, they have no determination of cause as of yet.
Oh wow. That's not
So
good.
the scene, well, they were on shore. They were going through, what do you call it, batteries and stuff like that in the back shop, thinking it might be something there. Or,
Right.
but the area where it started, they combed her down right to the floor, and the fire investigator did their thing, turned it over to us yesterday, and then the insurance people came in yesterday, and they did their investigation as well. So now it's just wait for the insurance to come back and say yes, go ahead and start your restoration.
Right.
Did it do a lot of damage then?
Yeah, the fire was contained with the sprinkler,
Oh,
and it
that's
was really contained to like a 4-foot shelf, but smoke in the back shop was all the way out to the floor, right to the front of the store, and then because the sprinkler went off, the water was literally coming out to the front door too. So any boxes that were on the floor, like that kind of stuff, got wet. But yeah. So there's a lot to clean up, but it's not. It could have been a whole hell of a lot worse.
It's not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It will have been electrical then.
No,
Causes a lot of fires. It wasn't electrical.
It wasn't electrical.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't electrical. There was nothing of that, so they were going through the shells and what was there to see if there was something of a battery origin or.
Oh, I see. Right.
Like those, like the lithium ions, or.
Oh, like something in a toy or something.
Yeah, there was like batteries back in some of that spot for like drills and tools. Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Anyway,
Don't tell me you had a toy Tesla.
Yeah.
Tesla. Yeah.
Yeah, the real ones blow up all the time. Catch on fire.
It's quite funny because all these people are being all holier than thou about driving their electric cars and their Teslas in particular.
Yeah.
And now they can't afford to insure the fucking things because the insurance companies are going, yeah, this is a high risk car now.
Yeah.
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
People are getting quotes of 5,000.
They're getting quotes of how much?
5,000.
5? What? To insure a Tesla?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh well.
God,
I'm not sure if it was a Tesla. It was an electric car.
I'd rather have a RS3 Audi for if I was paying that kind of insurance.
I'd rather have a 72 Ford Mustang.
Well, okay, yeah.
If we're gonna rather, then.
It's the same sort of thing, but over different thing, innit? You can't drive a 73 Mustang round here.
Well, you could, but it would cost you.
Well, no, it's not that. It's the size of it, Johnny.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it'd be left-hand drive as well, so you'd be on the wrong side of the road. So
No, it'd be
wrong
all right.
side
As
for
long as
you,
you back
maybe.
up everywhere,
right-hand,
you'll be fine.
right-hand driver. No, it's too big to go Larry round here, whereas an RS3 is just perfect.
Anybody have any jobs? Mr. Johnny V Contracting, do you have any jobs?
I've just asked them if they would like a contractor, but they have said no.
I don't think I've got anything to do. Really.
Well, at the moment, I'm pretty much sorted. I'm doing a contract myself, so.
And that's probably what I was just about to do.
I don't know. I can't see.
Should have bought a tractor with lights, Johnny.
Yeah, they do come with lights these days, you know.
Nah,
That's the problem.
waste of power. Oh, I did a contract last time I was playing. I haven't claimed it yet. Field 4. Okay, but I got all the bales off it.
Have you?
I don't know. Where the feck is Field 4? Up there.
You in
That's what I have. With my wee little torch, I cannot see any bales. So there's a thing. Must have done it. Okay, good. I'll collect that. Add to my millions.
Yeah, I ain't got a lot of money left. I need to start making a few quid.
No real decent contracts out there.
For my
There's a lot of billing.
I see that, but they're not really worth much, are they?
Yeah, they are, because you get a lot of money for the extra silage bales, Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
You normally only run the trailer load in, and the rest is yours.
Yeah, I know. I've done a few of those on here. 111. Where is 111? 1, 1, and 1 is the
3.
117, 116, 4, 5,
It's not like I
13.
find the gate.
Oh, come on. Where's 111? Oh, that's 112, so that.
Down by the lake, right above the
on the
112.
lake. Oh, yeah, might go and do that. Okay, 111. Yeah.
Is it wheat, Johnny?
No, it's a ploughing contract, mate.
Oh, okay.
I'll find the right icon. 111. Accept. Oh shit, I just accidentally accepted 2. Bastard. Hey Jamie, do you want to do a baling contract?
The sweet sugar of your voice. Yes, Donnie, I'll help you with the baling contract.
It's field 32, apparently. Field 32, mow the grass, dry it with a tedder and bale it. Take the bales to the sell everything. To sell everything. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so what? You didn't accept equipment, you just accepted.
Yeah, because
contract,
that
yeah.
was accident, mate. I accepted the job. Jesus, that's dark.
So you're not getting the X, the big M or whatever it is.
Well, no, not now. Not since I did that.
Bugger, turn some lights on in your shed, would you? Jesus.
Oh, they're there somewhere. Press R, mate, when you're at the light switch. There you go.
There we go.
The front mower and tractor are out here with the baler on the back. You could leave the baler behind and go and grab the rear mower that's at the shop.
Okay. Ooh, big girl.
Yeah. Oh, what a pain in the butt. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. Gives you something to do.
Oh, it's getting lighter. There comes the sun.
Yeah, here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun.
Another 10 we'll be there, boys. It'll be proper daylight.
No. I need to TED me.
I've got a tedder if you want one, Johnny.
Nah. I need one anyway, just in case I get a contract.
It's the wrong time of year.
Yeah.
For contracting, it's always possible. One go.
Yeah,
I've got some logging to do, Johnny, if you're interested.
Bought my shiny metal ass. is that? Oh, that's a baby. God, that's a baby. No. Go for the old standard. Where are you? Yeah, you. Alright. Oh, Jesus, I can almost see.
Yeah, it's getting there, isn't it, Johnny? Another couple of minutes and we should be by about 9:30. It should be brilliant sunshine. 22 degrees, just like it is over here today.
Alright.
Till the rain clouds move in and it starts pouring rain.
Oh,
No,
that's
we
the
haven't-
sunshine. Listen to it, would you?
Really nice day today. Been
Yeah,
almost
we had a really nice day as well.
spring-like. Almost spring-like. Because I cut my grass, I've been out the front clearing the bit of ground across the road, which now looks very tidy.
So your neighbours are happy with you today?
I think my neighbours are happy with me most days, Scrum. But even the guys on the push bikes come by and go, "Thanks for doing that, mate."
What are they all high?
cleared all the-
They're growing weed in the backyard. Neighbours are always happy.
No,
What they up? Oh, you give them free weed to keep them happy, I see.
cleared all their cycle track, or
Oh,
cycle lane, put it that
Yeah.
way. Make the place a bit tidier. It's funny actually because all the stuff that's in the way is all leaf mould. It's all because no one's cleared the leaves.
Yeah.
Winter after winter after winter. And the soil is just like compost.
Yeah,
It would be.
the
So
leaves
once you-
fermented for a big...
So once you get all the stuff off the top, you know, once you get all the ivy and the crap that's growing on top of it, chop that down with a strimmer and then I overed it up with the mower.
Yeah.
I just went over it with a grass rake, and it virtually levelled the whole lot out
Nice.
because it was so loose.
There's so
Awesome.
much mulch on top.
Yeah, it is. Just that's exactly what it is. Mulch. Really.
Yeah.
Really good quality soil. So I just raked it around a bit, and when I've been walking the dog, I've been picking the grass seed off.
Back in a
Where we've
minute,
been over
fellas.
the field.
Go make a coffee.
So I'm just going to roller it down and then throw a load of grass seed on it and see what happens. If it takes, it'd be good. It'll look quite tidy. Some of these hills are crippling, aren't they? I'm glad I've done the upgrade on the tractor.
Oh, I need a bigger one, but I got no money for it.
Yeah, well, I splashed out last week. I've got myself a 7R.
Oh, these hills, they're... Oh.
Yeah, and we are ripping up the hills with a...
I'm using the Pottinger mower, which needs
Yeah.
about 250 horses,
Yeah.
and I only got 188. So it's struggling a bit.
You want to borrow my Massey? I'm pretty sure that's a bigger engine.
Yeah, well, it's
Let me
okay.
have a look.
I mean, the field is not that big, just takes a bit longer.
Yeah. It achieves the end result, it's just slower, whereas this thing's just flying along here. And the last time I cut it with the other John Deere that I had, which was
Yeah.
200 horse.
So yeah, my Massey's only 150.
Whereas this thing, I think's 300 and something. I haven't bothered tuning it yet.
Well, there is a fend in sail, but that's not going to cut it.
Fent
Yeah.
in the sail.
Yeah, if you need a light-duty
it's-
tractor, that's your man.
Baby one. No, it's a baby one.
Yeah, I sold it.
I thought it was going to be a 1050 or something. That might be interesting.
No, I sold it because it was the one I used just for the pallets and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But when I bought it at the start, it wasn't a sale, so
Yes.
it was very cheap when I bought it.
Yeah.
You buy a 1050 in this map, you're going to be like Clarkson's farm.
Yeah, but that's what we like to be. We like to have an edge. A bit like Clarkson. Do you know what I mean? He likes an edge.
I read an article that he's possibly going to have to give it all up.
Really?
Yeah, well, he just can't make any money. Every time he tries to do something, obviously West Oxford District Council.
Council just keeps shafting him, yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's my local district council as well.
Oh, is it? Right, okay.
Yes.
Crazy, isn't it?
It's, yeah.
It is crazy, really, because, like, you know, although he is a bit of a thing, he is trying to improve the life, you know, of the farmers around there.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
his idea of selling their produce and using it in the restaurant, I thought it was a great idea.
Well, it makes logical sense, doesn't it?
Really
Well,
is.
it does to me.
There's the word you had, is the logical sense.
And the thing is, you know, like it's not costing money to transport it miles. You know, it's perfect situation, really. And it's probably going to be good quality gear as well.
Would have thought so, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if they know that the end product, the people locally are going to be eating it, they're going to sort of try and go out their way to make it that much tastier.
Over here, there is a hell of a lot local farmers that provide local shops.
Yeah, there is quite a few here. Where I live.
Where I live, we don't have that many butchers anymore.
It's not that. No, we don't.
But there's a lot of farmers that just sell their own meat at their own farm.
Yeah. Well, I think the what kills it over here is the
regulations. Yes.
And also
regulations plus young people just don't want to do it anymore.
But back in the day, Scrumph, you would have had an abattoir almost
every town.
In every town.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would have just gone to the local town. Like I had a mate lives in Swaffham, and he used to take his pigs to a slaughterhouse in Dereham, which was just up the road, probably 10, 15 miles maybe. And then for some reason they shut the slaughterhouse, and the nearest place to take it was King's Lynn, which was getting on for 30 miles away.
Yeah.
You know, so just popping up the road to the slaughterhouse suddenly became a major effort, because you were doing, you know, you had to truck it there.
Yeah.
Because it then became
more expensive.
Well, more expensive, and also if you were going there, you might as well take a load more. You know, because of all the going up and down. Whereas before he was doing 2 or 3 at a time. You know, then he had to buy a bigger trailer so he could do 10 or 12. But it just don't make sense.
Well, I'm hopefully getting the whole cow off a local farmer.
Yeah, you were saying about that.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to get back to me about timescales.
Yeah. But you see, that's where it all went wrong as well. Because I'm pretty sure back in the day, probably the farmers culled them themselves.
Oh, they did, yeah.
You know,
a lot of them did anyway.
Before abattoirs and all that.
I get my lamb local. He's my mechanic, and he keeps a flock of sheep.
Right.
And I saw him the other day and said I'll have 2 off you next time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's you know, I got a brother who lives in New Zealand. Oh, go on, Johnny.
What we used to do, we would buy lambs or calves off the farmers, the runts. You wouldn't be able to do it over there, you got no land, but we just get a couple of runt lambs or something and let them roam around the backyard. Yeah, and they'd grow up into sheep, and then we'd get someone to come around and butcher them for us.
Yeah.
Same with the calves, we let them grow up to be, you know, small cows. And
Like I
most
was
of the
saying,
farmers around here, when they had runts, they would just give them to us. Because all they were going to do was hit them on the back of the head, you know, while they were...
Yeah. Get rid of the carcass.
Yeah.
As I was saying, my brother lives in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And he's got
He's a sheep
pigs,
shagger,
right?
yeah.
And he over there, he can't. If he raises an animal that's his, in order to slaughter it, there's a load of rigmarole.
Well,
So
there is here, I think.
So what they do is he sells the piglets at something like 10 weeks old or something to whoever, and they then pay him to rear it.
Right.
And then when it goes for slaughter, he gets so much on the kilo.
Yeah.
On top as like a bonus. And he said that the meat works out, doing it that way, it works out under half the price of buying it in a butcher's shop.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to have, like, you know, masses of inspections and everything else.
No.
Because he's not raising his animals.
Gizmo,
Yo.
this field you're in now,
Yep.
trying to get into it here to get across to the field for the contract. Gate
Right.
here, where do I get into this other field?
Right. To get into this field, where are you? Hang on. Let me have a look.
I'm just right in front of you here. Or right behind you to the side.
Let me have a look. Oh, you're in the blue.
Yeah.
25. I don't know how I got... Oh, yeah, there's a gate. There's a gate in the corner somewhere. Hang on. Get me bearings, hang on. Right, you're down there. Oh, no, that's me. I'm looking at you.
Gate into that one there.
There's a gate in the... There's a gate here where I am. Where are you? Right, I'm by a gate. Yeah, you're over there. See here?
Yeah, that's good.
That's the gate.
Gate, but how to get into this? I'm trying to find the friggin'
What, your
gate.
road where you are now? Right, there's a gate in the bottom right corner. Go through there into the next field, and then there's a gate halfway down on the left onto the road.
So you're saying take a right on this road right here?
So if you're on the road coming up, where are you?
Straight ahead of you. I just turned down.
Let me have a look. Oh right, no, come down past 23, and you got to turn into 24 near where that little track is. Yeah, and then when you come in, put a hedge on the inside and go through that gate. Where's the contract?
Right, it's in the field behind you. Okay, I'm good now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll work out what's going on here.
Thank you, sir.
No worries. 25, what's on 29?
That color of grass there, which you're doing now, that's conditioned grass, eh, Gizmo?
That's what grass?
Conditioned.
The conditioned. It's it.
No, I've got no idea, mate.
The
I
dark
just cut
grass isn't, the light grass is.
So what do I want here? Do I want light grass or dark grass?
Light.
You want light.
it. How do you know what's what?
Well, unconditioned grass is really grass coloured, so it's quite
according
dark.
to this, oh no.
So
According to this, it says without conditioner if I press the button, so it must be conditioned.
Yeah.
So do we need that for silage?
Not really. You want wet grass for silage, which is unconditioned.
Right, okay.
That's what I've been
But
doing
what
anyway.
we want hay, right?
Yeah.
This contract.
Yeah, for hay I've been using the conditioner.
So I want it to be light for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's in the
I
F1 menu.
I put it on conditioned even for silage. It just makes it go quicker.
Okay, so Johnny, there's some of this that went dark green to start.
So it doesn't matter then, Bonko.
Oh,
So
yeah.
with conditioners, okay to just leave it all the time.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just condition it all the time.
Okay. Got a feeling. Oh, I forgot. I knew there was something I was supposed to do.
As far as I understand it, in real life, silage isn't made with wet grass. You know, like freshly cut. They don't cut it and then immediately bale it up as silage bales. They'll leave it a day or so just to dry off a little bit.
Right.
Then they'll, yeah.
Right.
And I think that's the idea behind the conditioned grass.
Right. 28, so how am I getting that?
Great.
Bought the wrong thing. Get into there. Ready to cut. Aha. Gate. Oh.
What's the field like to mow, Jamie?
She's got a little bit of a hill to it, but no problems.
Good.
I'll probably have to TED that stuff at the first twice to get it to turn to hay, will I?
Yeah,
Ted
at
it.
least once.
Well, you have to ted it once, or it won't be, at least.
No, but I didn't have conditioner on when I first started the first pass.
I don't think it'll make any difference. I think it just,
Okay. It'll turn to hay. Okay.
Yeah, pretty sure it will. It shouldn't. If it was realistic, you'd have to leave it for, if it's a good day, you'd have to leave it for a day at least and then turn it again.
Yeah.
Because we used to have to ted 2-3 times sometimes, depending on what sort of weather it was. don't want wet grass with much more moisture in it to turn it into hay. Otherwise, they turn into little atomic bombs.
Possible fireballs.
Yes. Especially if you stack them up in a shed and it's wet hay. They don't like that much.
No.
Weird, I've got a hedge here I can't remove.
Should be able to remove them if you own the land. You can.
Yeah, I do own the land.
Okay.
You sure I own both? Just click on that just to make sure. Yeah, I own both.
Alright.
But I'm not getting the F1 thing come up.
Not in the right spot.
Well, if I go to the other side of the field, I can.
Well, there you go.
You first need to fill the baler with net prep. Great.
There we go. Perfect.
Can you fill the baler when it's like on 5%? Can you add more?
Yeah.
Or can you take the last 5% out and put new in?
Yeah.
Because I didn't get the trigger for that. I went to the field when it was only 3%, but I couldn't add more net rep from 3% to 100.
Oh, you should be able to.
Yeah, you should be able to know.
Did you own the net wrap you were trying to fill?
Yeah, definitely, because it's on my own farm.
Okay.
I'll try it again now, because I'm 0 now, so it should fill now.
Yeah, should fill, yeah.
But I wanted to fill it before I went over there, and it didn't work.
Yeah, no, it should, mate. You should be able to, even if it's 90%, you should be able to add another 10.
Did you have a full crew on last night, or
you were missing?
Yeah, pretty much. Everyone else was there.
Was Brummy there?
Yeah.
Brummy was in. Yeah, Brummy was in.
he? Good.
And he was in fine voice.
Well, it was a little moany, but it was in good voice.
Yep, he was in fine voice. Was old Brummy.
Yep.
Good.
He's still in
Yesterday.
pain.
Yeah, he was doing well, but he's still suffering. But he said he wasn't as bad as he had been.
Ah, Jesus.
With the pain.
A week before, when I talked to him on Discord, Christ. He sounded like he was in so much pain, you just wanted to put him out of his misery.
Oh, was it his back?
He fell down the stairs, mate.
Yeah.
Got down the stairs and done his back.
Ribs, everything, all over.
And I don't think he went to the hospital either.
No, he didn't.
No, I
he
remember
tried
you
to.
saying.
He tried to. He rang. He wanted to go and see the doctor. He rang. Oh, it'll be 3 weeks. Hey?
3 weeks before I see the doctor.
Yeah.
Crazy, mate.
That's as soon as he could get in. I said to him, well, if over here, if you're badly in a bad way, you just go to the hospital.
No.
In the
Thing is, Johnny, he should have rung 111, not his doctor, for a start off.
Yeah,
And
the doctor doesn't do emergency shit.
111 would have just said, we'll send an ambulance. Job done.
Yeah.
But if you try and run it through it's not a GP problem, a fall down the stairs, it's paramedic stuff.
Yeah. But even so, over here, you would just go into the hospital, tell them what you've done, and you'd sit there for maybe an hour or something, and a doctor will get to you.
Yeah, but that that would be same as going to A&E. But basically, mate, he didn't want to go to hospital.
I don't think he did.
Because the cop out is, you know, the doctors couldn't see me.
Well,
But it's not the thing, you know. If you'd rung 111, which is like the non-emergency first you know, ambulance number, and told them your things and said you'd fallen down the stairs and your ribs ache, they'd have had an ambulance to you within like 20 minutes.
Well, he could hardly breathe.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He was in
If
that
he
much
told them
pain.
that on the phone, they would have had an ambulance to him within 20 minutes and lifted him out of there into A&E. But he didn't want to go to hospital. That's why he went the doctor route.
When I was
the
talking
doctor would
to
have
him,
done if they had seen him, would send him to hospital.
Exactly. They would have just said to him, "You got to go to A&E."
I was quite worried when I was talking to him. It sounded like, you know, the fact that he could barely breathe. It sounded like a rib lodged itself in his lungs.
Yeah.
Bloody idiot. And I said to him last night, so how long has it been? And he said 3 weeks. And you're still in pain.
No, it's wrong.
Well, why didn't you make that appointment at the doctor? You'd be seeing him now. It's been 3 weeks. He could at least check you over. Yeah.
But you see, if he'd gone to the doctors, the doctor would have just sent him for an X-ray.
Yeah.
And then probably A&E as well.
Probably.
You know, just to check him out properly.
Well, yeah, because the doctor can't actually send you to for an X-ray as an emergency. He can send you as a.
He can book you for an X-ray. They book me.
Yeah, but that would be a non-emergency booking for an X-ray. So you just.
Yeah, but it didn't take that long, Wonka. It was only like 2 days.
Really? Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's you know, is it? Well, maybe I'm just lucky. But
it does depend where you are in the
surgery that I moved to wasn't a patch on my old doctor, but all of a sudden they got took over by another practice,
right?
And all of a sudden they seem to have totally raised their game, and they really are quite good, to be honest.
I know where he's coming from. I hate going to the doctor. I hate hospitals. Absolutely.
Johnny, we all do, mate.
And,
you know what I mean? It's a bloke thing.
Oh, yeah.
But at the end of the day, you know, a back is not something you mess about with.
But I would have done the same as him, honestly.
And you've only got one back. You know what I mean? You need to make sure you keep it in good nick.
Yeah, mine's fucked, so I don't care. Can't get any more. Can't get any more fucked. But I don't ring, don't go to the doctor, don't do anything until I'm on my bloody deathbed, usually.
Yeah, but that's normal.
Stupid.
Normal human behaviour, Johnny. I had this with my mum all the time.
Yeah.
She would say, I'm all right, I'm all right, I'm all right. And then all of a sudden, you think, you're not all right, I'm calling 111. Next thing you know, you got paramedics at the door.
Yeah.
Carting her off, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just, whereas if she'd said in the first place, or not feeling too good, you could have got a doctor out.
Yeah.
He'd have gone, oh yeah, she's got this, that and the other, blah, blah, blah. Give her these pills, she'll be fine. Yeah. And it wouldn't have been a problem. But by the time you realise it is a problem, it has become a real problem.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just 5 times as bad as it should be. You know,
should have been.
Yeah, should have been. That's it. Yeah.
I'm guilty of it.
But you couldn't get it for her head.
Most humans are guilty of it.
You know,
of course, there is always the one that if its fingers hurts, it's already calling the doctor, but most of them don't.
Yeah. Where is it? Oh, is that it? No. Oh no.
I've got great respect for doctors and nurses, but I've no desire to interact with them. Even though they've just saved my foot, you know, and my ability to walk, I'd still rather not see them.
They did tell me the feeling was mutual.
So, yeah. They love me, mate. They love me.
I know they did.
They probably had a good laugh there.
Yeah, no, I'm still seeing the nurses now. They come in and check on me, which is very nice of them.
Yeah.
Surface strength, Wonko.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened to Wonko?
I just couldn't be asked to drive back in the field to get one bale. Oh, I cheated.
They call that lazy.
Yes.
You had just one extra bale still in the field then. Or you just forgot it.
No, I was being very lazy and loading the bales over the hedge.
Ah.
And I just couldn't quite get the last bale. And then, as I threw the bale, it knocked another bale, which then went onto the trailer. So now I've got two bales on the wrong side of the hedge.
That'll teach you.
No, I doubt it.
Or not.
No, I won't.
Or not. There goes some strength again.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're on about. I'm just a farmer going about his business.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
Good to see you. Yeah.
One finished. Alright, plowing. Now, let's look at this. I am here. Let's see. Yeah.
I'd like to know what setting changed in my computer for these flickering trees again.
Flickering trees.
Yeah.
Did you have a look at
that
the
for a very long
settings?
time?
Like in the game.
Sorry, John.
Have you looked at the settings at the game in the game menu?
At the start, yeah, I looked to see. There's nothing that I could see that was changed.
Do you
I'm gonna have to do the.
Do you have anti-aliasing on?
I think so.
Turn it off and try. That's all I can suggest.
Yeah.
I know when I reinstalled FarmSim a couple of weeks back, yeah, that was all turned on when I went in. The game automatically synced it as very high, or whatever the top setting is. And I thought, let me go through all these settings, and it had anti-aliasing on, turned that off, and a couple of other things I turned to medium. I'd already been in the game, playing it, and I thought, I haven't checked, and I checked, and the game was running fine, nice and smooth, everything looked good. But there's settings in there I normally don't have on, and that's one of the ones I go for.
I'll check that to see whenever I get out.
What made you reinstall it?
Because everything just went berserk in it.
Oh, right.
And that's when I fixed the issue with your server.
All that swearing and stress, and it was nothing to do with me or my servers.
No, it wasn't. It had to do with FarmSync.
It was to do with Giants, wasn't it? And their update.
Yep.
Who knew, Wonka?
I know. I will try and remember to put the feed mix file in for next week.
And your what for your
For the Maze Plus, so
Plus.
I can be what we want.
I can't wait for that, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I can't either. I'm dying. Can you add it now? I'm dying.
Now we know it. Now we know it works, or it's going to work.
Well, I did think it was bloody weird that it worked for everybody else but not Johnny. I must admit, I was confused. Mind you, that's not unusual.
Gizmo, I'm just going to leave this rake in the top of field 25.
No problem whatsoever, Jamie.
Just before you come by and see it and call the local constabulary
to remove it.
How's it going with your pigs there, Gizmo?
Am I what?
With your pigs?
I haven't started yet.
You started? No, okay.
Wonko, can you add those two mixing pack?
If everybody just gives me their links again, when we finish late or early tomorrow morning, I will.
We'll put it in.
Put it in.
On the wrong way.
Because I won't remember who wants what.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God.
Yeah, more work, Johnny, for you.
I know.
It's no good, is it?
Uh,
The IT staff these days.
Well, yeah, I changed server 3 pissing times as well. Fucking hell, Johnny.
Well, at least you got a decent server now, one that doesn't judder.
I know, Wonko. It's quite amazing, isn't it, with the lengths she went to.
Wonko didn't go to any lengths.
Saturday afternoon's wasted.
He was bending over backwards, mate.
Oh,
try
yeah.
and tease you. And look what happened. Nothing.
Well, Giants fixed it in the end.
Giants fixed it in the end. It's
Yep.
just outrageous. Did I buy a pressure washer? I must have done. Where did I
But just for an FYI, that unconditioned grass, I had to change it to tether settings to conditioned and run over to bring it up to conditioned, and now I'll have to go back over to change it to hay.
What
a load of garbage. Jesus Christ.
No, you don't. I know what you mean, Jamie, but you could have just set it instantly towards on hay, and it would have done hay the first time.
Okay, so you can go.
But you can select hay on the tether.
Yes, you could. You have to if you want to make hay.
I didn't select anything, and I made hay.
Oh, there you go.
You might have been lucky then.
Yeah, I must have been. lucky.
Good old Maze Plus strikes again.
No, it's something to do with Maze Plus. We haven't got that in it, haven't we?
Yeah. That's nice.
We haven't got the special edition.
We haven't got the recipe.
They haven't got the special recipes, but the rest of Maze Plus is still in here doing wonderful job.
It is, Johnny.
Bloody oath.
I'm glad you appreciate that.
Yes.
Right, pressure washers would come under miscellaneous, wouldn't they?
No.
No? What would they come under? Pressure washers.
I think it come under sheds for
Workshops.
some reason.
No, if you look in to see if you got one.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Would it come under tools or would it not come under? Actually, the easiest way
Not
to
sure.
find out is
Never
to go
looked.
into
yeah.
Because I've usually got one.
Tools,
Miscellaneous, I have got one, and it is not listed in miscellaneous.
right.
It's
got
a
a funny
placeable,
feeling.
so it wouldn't be listed.
Will it tell you you've got one if you look in the shop?
Yeah, if you go to placeables, right, and you go to
I've got that.
tools,
Tool. Yeah, and it's the first one.
yeah,
I know
but
it
it doesn't tell you own one. No,
It doesn't.
no, it
No.
relies on your memory to remember that you actually had one.
Right. Well, my memory.
That's strange, Johnny. That you
My
still know
memory
it.
on this map, I can't remember if I've got one.
Well, get
I know I've
another
got
one,
I
mate.
know I've got one on the single player.
Doesn't matter. Who's that down there? Doing a contract. I don't know. Where are you?
The 140 and 139, you mean?
Yep.
That's
Hello.
me.
That looks like. How the hell do I get to you with the baler, mate?
Okay, come down, come straight down where you are, and turn on field 23. Turn in that laneway.
Yeah, and then you have to pay me.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
What you do.
You're going to charge the man that did a contract for you for free.
Oh, for nothing. Oh, here we go. I'll probably be 20 years' time. He'll still be saying that.
Yep.
Hey,
Bloody hell.
he'll be saying, "Oh, don't you remember? I done a contract for you for free."
Yeah. Come
Jesus,
straight
20 years
down
time.
and turn it field,
Yeah.
doodaddy.
Right, I've got to
So
decide. where-
do a hard left there, go down that laneway.
Okay.
We'll probably be still playing the same map in 20 years' time.
They're still moaning about.
Giants.
And
No.
then in field 24, you're
Maze
going
plus.
to turn right into field 24.
They're moaning about Maze Plus.
Got to know where field 24 is. Oh yeah, I see field 24. It's coming up. I've got to turn into that. Where's the entrance for that?
How long have we been playing Farm Sim then, Johnny?
Oh, God knows, mate. I've been playing since 2013. 2 weeks after 2013 was released. So at least 10 years, I would say.
Yeah, I meant how long since we've been playing together?
Oh, 5 or 6 years? 6 years, maybe?
That's what I was trying to. I can't fucking remember.
Took over and then-
Well, I've been streaming for 5 or 6 years.
And you started when you met Ice on PCSG, didn't you?
Yeah,
And then I joined you on some of the streams after that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So around about 6 years, I would say. All right, now come through this field and I head somewhere.
Straight up the road, by the edge of the road on the field side, though. There's a gate on that corner.
There's a gate.
Suddenly 20 years doesn't seem that long.
No. There's a gate. There's no gate here, mate.
No, you're going the wrong way, that's why.
Waiting, that's why.
Hey, come on now. I'm going
Come off the
where...
road and go back.
Go
then
back
you
up
go
the...
through
You
the
told me to
gate
turn
and you go
into
left.
field 23. And I did.
No, I told you into field 24.
And then you turn.
Then
and
go,
you turn
up to
right
field
back
23 in this corner where I am here.
Go into field 24. I'm in field 24.
Exactly. Now go to field 23 from 24. Turn to
Oh
your
my
left. You'll see me.
God. Gizmo,
they're not giving
organise
you
the
it.
gates better. This is ridiculous.
Mate, you got to remember this is an Irish map.
Bloody oath.
There will be no logic to any of it.
No, there isn't.
but it works.
They've probably been drinking some good Irish whiskey when making it.
Or Guinness.
Guinness, yeah.
I probably had a few Guinness.
Hey,
while I've
did
been
you
at it.
take this or did Wonko?
Did I what?
What? Who?
This isn't your field. Keep coming before we complain.
Oh,
What's
this
that?
isn't the field. Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
my
yes.
field.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Wonko was helping
So
you,
you-
I see.
So now you can drop your baler, pick up your rake.
It's not Wonko, it's my field, Johnny.
Oh, haven't you
Say, how
raked
come
it
we're
yet?
getting dragged into
I
this?
thought you
I
raked it.
haven't
Why am I dragged into
raked or
this?
tedded anything yet. I only cut it.
Ah,
I'm just prepping the equipment, you know, before I put it away. You know what I mean, Johnny?
no, I don't know what that means. I don't do that shit.
Just giving it a little service and a quick wash down, even though we ain't got a lot of money left.
No, I'm really low on money as well.
We're coming up to the time of year when it's silage selling, so
I'm not doing any good as a contractor. Maybe I should start a player bank. Low interest rates.
Player bank.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll loan you money.
Loan you money. Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be a pain in the rectum.
Rectum. Right,
All I can say is I blame whoever took the contract.
That was an accident.
That was an accident, though, Jamie. You got to remember that.
Yeah, come on.
It was an accident. Come on.
I double clicked when I should have single clicked.
Single clicked, yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
come on.
We've all done that, Jamie, haven't we? Double clicked instead of single clicking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ask Gizmo to hire a sunflower contract with equipment.
Yeah, that's right. We did. But it's all right. We recouped on the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it harvested for free.
No, we were different server, Johnny.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Right, my little beauty. It's ready. I need this girl.
You're going to have to do some more remodelling in this yard. It's just
Yeah.
difficult to get around in some places.
It certainly is. Well, fortunately, my remodelled yard is not too bad.
I haven't done much modelling. I placed a couple things, but that's about it.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Bring out this.
I will have to do more modelling though.
Yeah, but we need money to do that, mate.
Yeah. And money is very low at the moment.
Tight at the time.
The only reason I'm doing a contract right now is because I need money.
Exactly. Talk about confusing.
You're confused?
Yeah, well, while I was waiting to do, what was I waiting to do? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I was in single player before we came in here.
I am.
My test map I got set up, and I was doing something on there, and I've come to use the same implement. I've gone back to the shed, and it's not there.
Oh,
So I just-
bloody stole it, mate.
no, I'll put it in a different shed on the map on here.
Oh, yeah. Just to keep it interesting.
No, just literally because I've not been on the test map for ages,
Oh, yeah.
and it's a week since I've been on this one.
Been 2 weeks.
Every
since
time I
I've
go
been
to a
on.
different part of this farm, I find some fucking grass I haven't baled up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. I just cut across him. Oh no, he was going that way anyway.
You better be happy that you already cut it, Wonko.
Yes. Oh yeah, I'm very happy. I've just sold 2 trailer loads, got 46,000 in total.
For silage.
Yeah, and I've got.
Not a good time of year though, is it?
Yeah, I'm getting a bit worried about the amount of bales I've got lying around this place.
Yeah,
If
you
you're in
don't
a
have a
shed.
bale shed, do you?
Oh,
No,
you don't have a bale shed? Oh,
nope. It's all freestanding.
Flag City.
Eh,
Or it
not
could
too
be.
bad.
okay.
Could be.
Actually,
That's why I thought I'd sell a couple of trailer loads.
just to clear the decks.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump out and change that anisotropy filtering off and see if it changes.
So, yeah,
You're
try it,
going to
mate.
change what?
Anti-aliasing.
Oh, you're changing your settings.
Yeah. It's worth a try. It may not be the cause, but it's worth trying.
No, because it's funny. Remember, Brummy had that trouble on UMRV. Like, would look a certain direction, would start, and look another direction, would stop.
Yeah. The Brummy has problems all the time,
You're getting.
even in
Jamie.
real life.
What's that, Gizmo?
Is that the problem you're getting?
Yeah, like it's when you're looking often and looking the stream there, it's flickering. But if I turn and look another direction for a second, it seems to slow down and stop.
No, I ain't got enough bandwidth to watch the streams, mate. So I'm just about managed playing the game at the minute.
Have they fixed? Oh, you're streaming too, are you, Jamie?
Yes. Yeah.
Have they fixed your internet yet, Gizmo, or not?
No, mate. No, we're still waiting for the tree cutting gang to come down and
Oh,
clear
that's
the
right. You did say that the other day. Yeah.
By the time they get here, Johnny, there won't be any leaves on the trees.
Yeah.
Because we've had
And they will tell you. They will tell you, what's the problem? I don't see any
They will
branches
turn
on.
up and go, mate. I can't see what the problem is. None of the trees are touching your cable.
Yeah.
And I go, well, I told you that because I cut them all down last winter.
Yeah.
I did tell them on the phone. It's just because this dickhead was from contractors.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
It wasn't the in-house engineers that did it. Because they came along and done next doors and they were in and out in 2 hours.
Yeah.
They put a new cable up to the pole and fitted all this stuff on the inside, all in one hit.
No, righto.
Yeah, that's off, Johnny.
it
Multi-sampling anti-aliasing's off, and then post-process anti-aliasing.
That's
know
off
what
too.
that is.
Okay. What else could
No,
it
it
be?
was. No, that post-process that was on TAA temporal. I'll turn it off and see.
Oh yeah, I've still got that running on mine.
Okay.
I'm not saying that you can try it with it off or not, but you can try.
Yeah.
I don't know. Brummy fixed it by turning his graphics down because, lo and behold, his supercomputer couldn't handle everything on max.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
Turn it down. No, the computer's good enough. Turn it down, turn it down, turn it down. All right, I'll turn it down. Oh, that's fixed it. And does the game look any worse? I can't tell. That's right.
That's it, you can't. Yeah.
It's
How
so,
many weeks did we put up with that?
Oh no, it's so hard to tell the difference between very high and max. Even medium and very high, it's quite hard to tell the difference.
The difference, yeah.
Anyway, I'll
it
be right
seems to
back.
make a lot of difference, Johnny, if you're
I'm back.
streaming.
Hey,
You know, the YouTube videos look a lot better
yeah,
if they're like, if you watch a Farmer Klein YouTube video, he does 4K,
yeah.
and they look a lot better than say someone else who's not doing that.
Oh yeah, I know. I can't run 4K.
But
my
actually, when
processing
you're
isn't
playing
good
the
enough.
game,
Yeah.
but when you're playing the game, it really doesn't notice that much.
No, I don't think you can play the game in 4K. You can stream it in 4K. I don't think you can play it in 4K.
Mate, I've got no idea.
No, I'm not sure either. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, I'm on my way back in. See what happens here.
So have you been closed in the shop, Jamie?
Yeah, we haven't opened. We had the fire Tuesday evening, like 7 o'clock, and we haven't been open since. And I don't think I'll be open next week either. Like, it's
Really?
yeah, inside the store. We still have to like get them in the scrub floors and clean up. But they vacuum the water up that night. They come in that night to do the floors with the shop vac with the big vans.
Yeah.
But inside the store, I've got to go through stuff now. Like, I got clothing that I sell there, so some of that clothing it's all going to have to come because it's got smoke in it. Yeah. But now we got to figure what we can keep and not keep, but they're going to put air scrubbers in to see if they can pull the smell out. What it reminds you, if you ever sit around a campfire with a blanket on or a jacket on, then you hang it in the closet, then you go a couple of weeks later to the closet and open the closet, and you get that smell, eh?
The smell, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a great shame.
Different for me. I was in the first truck going down.
So did you change anything else, Jamie? Just that?
No, just that. I set my settings back from custom to just the high, not the very high, but where I had the custom.
All right.
So I'll see when I come in here now what it does.
Yeah.
So how are you getting on, Wonko? You had a busy week?
Not busy, but busy enough and pretty stress-free. So yeah.
You got rid of whips, have you? Completely?
Yes.
Good.
That's probably why it was a nice stress-free week, even though
Yeah. You were. Yeah.
I could have done more, but it was just nice not to be fair.
Some weeks it's alright to ease back a bit.
Yeah. I mean, we sorted our storage container out.
Did you get
Tidied
your
the bands
computer
up.
booted?
Yeah, I've got both running Linux, Mint. Taught the boy how to use it. Set some files up.
Yep.
And
Did
ready
he
for
enjoy?
He's a bit of a Luddite. He's not.
No, I know, that's what you said. You said he's not gonna enjoy me telling him, and I'm not gonna enjoy him telling him.
In fairness, he was alright. He was alright actually. But,
Alright, good.
It's not his thing. He likes working with wood, so fair play.
Yeah, of course. Oh, good.
Yeah. But yeah, we're all ready tomorrow. Monday we start our nice contract.
Right.
We just got. He spoke to our local builders merchant, and we've actually got a much better deal than we anticipated.
What on the materials?
Yeah. So looks like we could make a little extra money there, which is always nice.
Handy, yeah.
We got 2 quotes back from the quantity surveyors for 2 other jobs. He's been to one client with our price for that on Friday morning.
Right.
And the guy seems quite happy, and he was just waiting for his 3rd quote. But we've already done his. We did a GPR roof for him a couple of months ago.
Right. Okay.
So we're kind of.
So you got your foot in the door anyway.
Yeah. So we've hopefully got a little bit of an advantage there.
Yeah.
I expect it just comes down to price at the end of the day.
Yeah.
No,
Like it
Jamie,
normally
I
does.
didn't miss that. I'm going to do that later.
Yeah.
I thought it was a shadow on the bottom.
No. I saw
Basically,
you
if we-
looking.
If we get all our contracts, we're looking at 9 months worth of work.
That's all right.
Oh, that's good.
That'd be good, mate, wouldn't it?
Any different,
Yeah,
Johnny?
this is-
Going into Christmas, knowing that.
Still got some flickering, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and if we can spend that 9 months looking for another 9 months worth of work, we should be alright.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, they put the fence in.
It's looking
I can't
perfectly
remember
fine
when
on
they
your
done it.
stream.
Did they do it this week or did they do it
Yeah,
last
there it is. I'm gonna go back to the top of the map. Oh,
When you
must
look
have
at the
done it
top of the map.
I'm just gonna go back to the top here. I'm
The,
just dropping these 2 bales. I'm hiding them for you.
I got
Oh,
the maintenance guy in from the housing mob that own the houses
Hmm.
and said to him, you need to come and look at this fence. I said, I'm not really bothered one way or the other. I said, 'cause it ain't my house. I said, but you need to come and see what they've done. When he come round, he went, Jesus. He said, it's supposed to be the same height, Tom. I said, well, I figured that.
Yeah.
I said, but, you know, these idiots. I said, who puts a fence in with a gravel board that low? And he went, yeah, I see what you're saying. I said, because that's just going to rot out. He said, well, I've got a meeting with the bloke at 11:30 today, so he said, I'll bring it up. So what they're going to do, they're going to send some blokes round to put a concrete gravel board against their fence, and they're going to put a 600mm trellis on top of it.
600.
Keep an eye there in the second scrump. You'll see in the top.
Yeah, is that?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I've seen it now.
It seems quite
It's
large.
minor,
Yeah,
though.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, the
But
original.
it is
fence
flickering a bit, yeah.
had,
Well, no, wait a second. You'll see when I pan to the right here to the side of the tractor, it'll
The
stop
original fence
Yeah.
was 6 foot
in a minute.
my side of the fence, and they've put 6 foot from their side.
I never had that
The
before,
ground's a lot
myself.
lower.
Hmm.
Gotta be a good
yeah, I don't
foot.
have that.
No,
I'll
yours
get
you're the same trees, Johnny, and you're
2 foot.
not a flicker at all.
So it was really quite massive.
Hmm.
But they've locked like a good foot off the height.
But
Yeah.
you
And,
must have a setting in there somewhere that your computer can't quite handle. It's struggling.
Yeah, that's what I'll have to go back and see.
I'll wait now for them to do that, and they're not finish the kids' play area. Been a long time coming.
You seem to be
Well,
doing a
you-
lot to that house that you don't own, mate. That you're renting.
Well, I'm living here. I'm living here, mate.
Yeah, I know, but the landlord should be doing all that, or at least paying for it.
Oh no, I ain't doing it. They're doing it.
Oh.
I ain't doing none of this fencing on them.
No. But I mean, you fixed up around the house. You did the steps. You did the little patio thing. You know, your stuff on the ground, paving stuff. You've done all that.
Paving, yep.
He's going to
Yeah,
benefit
but
from
like I
that.
say- Well, maybe when I die, Johnny. But for the moment, me and
Once
the
you get the
grandkids
place
will
all up to
benefit.
scratch, he'll probably kick
Benefit.
you out.
No, it ain't that kind of gaff, mate.
Oh,
That's why I was desperate to get in here.
yeah.
This is not that kind of gaff.
What is it? Housing association or?
No,
council?
no. It's Rotham Park Manor.
Oh, so it's, right, I see. Yeah.
Right, it's a farming.
Sounds fancy,
community.
mate.
Mate, it is. And you wait for the map.
I'm doing what now?
We're doing the map, aren't you?
No, there will be.
All
I'm
right.
going to make a map of the area.
Who you are?
Yeah.
All right. Can't
But we
wait.
got to get ourselves. We got to get ourselves sorted. I've nearly totally finished the house and stuff. So then we're going to start doing GE tutorials and Blender tutorials. But it is a stunning place.
Yeah.
You know, it's a bit like Blenheim Palace.
Oh yeah.
Sort of
That is
setup.
posh.
It is huge. It's a huge house. And they do masses of filming here. You know, the Americans love it. They're always in
Right.
here filming
Yeah.
filming something or other, you know. And they even done one film the other week, and it had American flags on the flagpoles. You know, but it's a stone building, you know, with big stone blocks,
Right.
as opposed to brick.
The one you're living in?
No, that's not what I'm living in. I'm living in a red brick
Oh,
place, but the manor is stone construction, and it's big block, so it could really be anywhere in the world. You know, it's not like you can't look at it and go, that's an English country home. You know, because it doesn't look like the normal ones. But it is, the grounds are enormous. You know, my sister, she works at a farm up the road, and they've got 400 head of sheep just in the grounds they don't use in this place. But yeah, it's pretty big, and they own property in Markiate, which Wonko is junction 8, 9 on the M1.
Right.
And we are below junction 5 on the M1. But they got properties as far up as junction, was it? But they got thousands of little cottages, and the rents are really, really decent. You know, I mean, the place it's lovely, but it's been the guys they employ as painters and stuff are just no good.
I've done a bit of work for Blenheim Estates over the years.
Yeah.
Not a lot. A friend of mine does a lot more for them.
Yeah.
And all their stuff is like pretty top notch. Even for the just the cottages they use for their workers. They still look after them really well.
Yeah, but the thing is here, the guys that they've employed to do the maintenance on the properties have not really been doing the sort of job that they should have been doing.
Yeah.
I don't think the painter ever even owned any sandpaper.
Seriously?
You know what I mean? Oh, seriously, Wonko, mate, I have never seen painting like it. And I think he was ex-military.
Right.
My place looks like it's been done with a yard broom. You know, if it moves, salute it. If it don't,
Did he do it in camouflage colours?
no, he hasn't done it in camouflage colours. No, it's in white. But you see, there's things like they haven't glossed the doors or anything. It's all this one. I don't know what the paint is, but it's just toshed.
Right.
You know, it's just toshed over. And the thing is, they're lovely properties. You know, I've stripped the banisters, and the banisters and the newel posts and everything are oak, and they've just been toshed over in Dulux.
Oh,
You know, and badly toshed over in Dulux. You know, big lumps in them and everything else. But it's just, you know,
well, maybe he did use a yard broom, mate. He got the tin of paint, threw it against the wall, and then spread it out with the broom.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
I've seen people do that.
But he don't work for him anymore. They got rid of him. And I said,
I'm bloody surprised.
Obviously, you got rid of him too late.
Uh,
But you know, when you're looking around the place, you sort of thinking, who the fuck did this? Who on earth thought this was a good idea? It's like there's out the back there's a brick built building, which I'm assuming back in the day when it was built, it was an outside toilet and a coal cellar. Yeah. Well, the coal cellar I cleared out. It had tons of coal in it, and the coal probably dated back from 1874, which is when the place was built, because it was proper coke, you know, the sort of stuff you put in a steam engine, that was in the bottom of this thing.
that would have been nice. That would have
Yeah.
been good coal.
It was a good coal, mate. Yeah, I'll give it to my mates in Wales because they got open fire, and I made it a tool shed for all me, rakes, shovels, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then when I opened the door, someone stuck a brick in with a bit of foam. The old
Just with
expanding
it, expanding foam, and
And
he
you're
glued it
thinking,
in with that.
Who the fuck put that in there? 2 minutes to make a bit of a, if I was
Cement,
a maintenance guy for there, I'd have a bag of ready mixed mortar in the back of the van just for those kind of things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We-
it's pretty
we-
sad.
People with no brain.
We did get offered the opportunity to go and work for Arab royalty on a country estate. Yeah, but it meant we'd have to do all sorts of paperwork that neither of us really had time to even contemplate doing. It was going to be proper health and safety method statements and all sorts of bullshit like that.
Oh, if you took on the maintenance of this country home, you had to do all the stuff they should have been doing.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Right.
So like a main contractor type thing.
Yeah.
Did consider it for a short period, and we just thought, nah, not for us.
Was it good money though?
Yeah, it would have been licensed to charge what we want.
The old Arabs do like stuffing it out there, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
Like I said, we did consider it, but at the time, neither of us had the time or energy to try and get our heads around all that paperwork.
Yeah.
But Blenheim would never have put up with that sort of standard of work from that decorator.
No. I mean, there's so many things. It's like someone changed the roof, right? And by the looks of it, the roof length does not divide by the slates. Yeah. Which means you've got to cut one somewhere along the line. Or what I would have done, I would have moved the lower one up and put an extra batten in. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because there was, by the looks of it, it's probably about 2 or 3 inches difference. But the guy that done the roof 40 years ago just stuck it in as it was. No one's checked on it, and of course, every time it rains, the slate overhangs the gutter so much. If it's heavy, it doesn't go in the gutter, it overshoots it. And of course, runs down the red brick and washes all the lime mortar out. Yeah? For 40 years. It's just, but all because people haven't checked, on what they've done.
Not checked or not bothered. I think it's the last one.
Well, probably not bothered, but if you're paying people to do this stuff, you should be checking scrums that they've actually
I agree with you
know what I mean?
straight away, but
it just does not make sense to me.
the problem is that people just don't have time these days, and they just make it a quick fix, get the money for it, and they run off.
No, but this guy is a guy that's the maintenance manager. He should be checking up on everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
Including his own guys. But they just don't seem to bother for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, there.
Or he should be employing people that are a little bit better than the painter was at doing their job.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Someone that's actually interested, in the job,
Pride.
rather than just taking the money.
Oi.
What?
Come and open your bloody gate, I can't.
You mean coming
Block
up?
me in this field.
Have I shut the gate?
Yeah.
Oh, I must have done that to rake it, Johnny.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. Well, I need to
Listen,
get out.
Yeah, well, that's not my problem, is it?
Oh.
I was nice enough to let you come through my fields.
Yeah.
I
I was nice enough to do that contract for nothing.
Oh, here we go. Hang on a minute. How many times are we going to fit this in tonight? That's 3 times, isn't it?
It's at least two.
I'll have to get a counter on my screen. A quote counter.
Yeah.
Oh, Gizmo, I do need you over on my farm if you have time tonight.
Why is that, mate? What do you want?
Well, I did that straw for you. We changed it. You got
Did we change it in the
stylish for me. Nah, but we didn't change the name, so I do not own it.
So you want me to bung it in the machine for you?
Yeah, and make me owner of that.
We can do that. There's Jamie multitasking as always. 2 implements on 1 tractor.
That's good.
Different
Saves me doing it.
Yeah. When do you want me to come over, Scrump?
Well, if you can now, because I got my...
I can come
I'm
now,
ready for it.
Because it's dark, mate. So, where are you? I can't remember. Down the bottom.
Maybe it works
Jesus,
if you
is it
make me
again
contractor.
already?
All right, hang on. Let me do it. Well, let's try that first.
If you make me contractor, I might be able to pick them
I'll
up.
make you contractor. Is that the one? No. No, that must be the one. Scrump Enterprises. Right, there you go, mate. You are now.
Okay, I can pick him up now.
Can you pick him up? Well,
yeah.
it's easy life then. I'll get back to me.
Thank you.
Raking.
I'll get him in the machine and change names.
Good.
Because I was trying to get straw to my cars and I was like, I can't pick him up.
Why can't they go in? Yeah. Field as well there. No, I'm all that one yet. Something's going a bit Dalek-y.
No, I wasn't.
It's a little bit dark here. Just a little bit dark.
For winter weather, this.
Isn't it? Hey. It's not like the weather we've had down here this week. I don't know what it's been like up your way.
It was actually a pretty nice week, really, yeah.
Really sunny. And quite mild and pleasant.
Yes. Yeah, we roofed the shed and did some fencing as well this week, whilst the weather was good.
Yeah. Make hay while the sun's shining and all that.
Yeah. We're still getting jobs being sent to us from Wix, though. It's like, they just don't talk to each other.
No. Oh, what? So, like the people that have been selling the stuff?
Yeah.
Are contacting you?
Yeah.
They haven't been told by the area manager you're now off the list of approved subscribers.
Yes.
Or installers or whatever.
I still do need you over here, Gizmo. Because I can pick him up, I put him in the machine, but I can't change names on him.
Right, okay.
Sorry. Wonko,
Hmm.
can you tell me why my chickens and ducks aren't producing?
Because they're all transgender ducks.
Where did you get ducks from, mate?
From the map.
Are you green, Scrumph?
Yes. I made you contractor, you can tap vehicles.
Oh, no, that's all right. I'm here. Look. I'll just dive
They're
into
just
your house.
not growing. They're just at zero.
Over here, I
zero.
put them in the square already.
And they're a
So
couple of weeks.
Oh, I go in here.
I bought these. The ducks
I
and
think you can
chickens.
see the bills.
Round bales. Right, what do I do?
You have to make them Scrump's property instead of Gizmo's.
Transfer to farm.
I bought them 2 weeks ago. They should have
There you go,
be
mate.
better than zero.
Thank you very much. Now I can use them.
Is that it?
Yes,
Is
that's
Maize
it.
Plus
Easy.
doing something to the chickens and the ducks?
It was easy.
Have a
That was
look in the
easy.
help pages
You
for
must.
Maize Plus because I don't know anything about
you got
ducks and
this
chickens.
contract.
I made you contract, yeah.
Well, it's
That's
just the
all right.
same as
I
chickens.
put it off now. You can put me off as well.
Suddenly
Where are
ended
we?
up in a couple. And I thought, whose is that?
Platinum precision farming.
Good to
There's
go,
no
mate.
help on Maize Plus that I can
Thanks,
see.
excuse me.
No? I thought that was.
Animals. There's animals. General chickens. Pellets of eggs appear. Yeah, they do. But not for me because everyone's bloody zero. Crop overview. Farming basics. Icon overview.
Sexual maturity, 38%.
Well, is it just me that I can't see it?
No, I walked up to the coop, walked up to the fence.
Yeah, but if you press the escape menu and look at your animals, it's zero.
Have you
Everything
clicked
is
on the
zero.
right?
They're unhealthy animals. Health 0%. Reproduction rate 0. Sexual maturity 38%. Oh, good. They're going to breed and not produce anything. What the
Well,
fuck?
no, they're not mature, Johnny. They've got to be 100% before they can breed.
Sexual maturity.
Yeah, maturity.
Yeah,
they're only
I know,
38%.
but
They're
why
100%
are they at 0 is what I'm saying. For health.
Why?
Health
Because
0,
your-
reproduction
your
0
food.
in the main menu. Is what I'm saying.
But is it because your protein, energy, and moisture food, you're not...
Well,
you
you
just have the
shouldn't
base
have
food and that's
to.
it?
They got their base food. You shouldn't have to give them all the food before they do anything. Because I have
I'm
no
gonna
idea what
say-
the protein food is for ducks and chickens, or the energy food for chickens, or the moisture food for chickens. I don't know what that is.
I didn't even know Maize Plus did that on chickens and ducks.
And they're in the wrong order, which makes it
I didn't
fuck
know
up.
we had ducks.
The food rates have to go in order from the highest at the top to the lowest at the bottom, but this isn't. 35, 10, 35, 20. It's in the long order. And that'll be Maize Plus doing that. Sorry.
Right.
No.
No, you're not.
These people should be locked up, shouldn't they? Whoever made that mod.
Locked up, should be taken out the back
Or
of the
maybe-
shed and beaten to death with a
Or
bloody mallet.
Maybe they should be castrated, Bonko, so they can't breed. Because we don't want the son of Maize Plus coming in.
That's just stupid.
I have no idea because I mean, who does chickens? And
Who does
ducks?
ducks? I've never done ducks.
No, I haven't.
Chickens are damn good. They're great money
Well-
earners.
The taste.
I wanted to start with chickens, but now I hear this story. I doubt it.
Nah, Maize Plus has done something bad to chickens. Sorry.
The
Oh, here we
problem
go.
is,
Oh,
Johnny,
well,
your credibility with Maize Plus is seriously dented.
No,
Yeah,
but and there's a big reason for it. Every time I go to do something, Maize Plus has fucked it up. I want to try Maize Plus. I want to play with Maize Plus, but it stuffs everything up
Johnny,
all
you
the
don't
bloody
like
time.
change, mate. That's the problem.
Hey,
No, he
You've got to
doesn't.
embrace it.
what
Or
you're saying? The
embrace-
ducks are stuffing the chickens?
Well, that'd be interesting to see what the result comes out like, wouldn't it?
You're like a turducken?
That's
Yeah.
it, Duncan. That was quick, Johnny.
Yeah. Pain in the ass. No, but I had the same problem on Court Farms, and a lot of people were having problems on Court Farms with the cows. He's put the order of the food in the wrong way round. People were complaining on the forum for Court Farms. And the simple fix is you just go in to the animals XML and change the order of the food.
All right, well, I can do that. Just send me the list you want it in, and I will do it for you.
Well, yeah, have a look at all the lists for the animals. They have to be in order from highest to lowest. Otherwise, it stuffs up every part of the animal.
Can't wait for next week because Maize Plus is going to be.
I changed my Court Farms because he did respond and say he will. It was an oversight. He will change it, but he hasn't yet. I changed it on mine, and kabing, started producing milk, and they were all healthy, 100%.
I've not had any problems with milk on Maize Plus.
Right, so
me neither. I'm getting milk as well.
He's done the milk. He's done the cows right with Maize Plus, okay, and that will overwrite Court Farms list, so it will work there too. But you'll have the same problem with chickens because he's done it in the wrong order. And who knows? He may have done the wrong thing in pigs. I don't know. Don't own pigs anymore.
We'll know soon because I'll be buying some.
Yeah. Well, it's not just Maize Plus. All modders have problems and they do things wrong and they don't realise at the time. Like the great Oxygen David. He got that wrong on Court Farms. One little slip up. So yeah, Maize Plus would be a plus on Court Farms because it fixes the cows. But anyway. What a bastard. Bloody hell. 8:30 in the morning, it's friggin' dark.
The sun's coming up.
We've only got an hour, Johnny, and it'll be daylight. And we're at 5x, so it won't take long.
Not used to living in this climate.
20 minutes and we'll be there.
Usually daylight at 7 o'clock over here.
Yeah, no, we don't get that over here.
Even in winter.
I noticed last week how much darker it's getting.
Oh,
yes, yeah. It's going rapidly.
When does your daylight savings change?
End of this month. It's October, isn't it? We're in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's normally about the 30th of October.
Okay.
Why is it we can never remember the date?
It's that end of the month anyway.
It is, yeah.
I can't remember what day it is, but
it's probably because everyone hates it, so they don't remember it.
No, it'll be a Sunday near the end of October.
Yeah.
I wish they'd just leave it alone, one way or the other. I don't switch, just leave it alone.
That would make a lot of sense, actually.
Pick the middle.
It would.
Pick the middle. Don't have the daylight savings time and don't have the non-daylight savings time. Pick the middle bit.
Do half an hour instead of
and just leave it there all year round. Yeah.
Johnny, that's far too sensible. You could never become a politician.
I know that. No, I know that.
Your career as a politician has ended.
I'll be right back, guys.
That's far too sensible. Okay, mate.
Speaking of politicians, I watched a little bit of Farage being interviewed.
Oh, right.
That was funny.
What was he being interviewed about?
Well, she was talking to him about he went to the Conservative Party conference and he was being like really warmly welcomed there, and even Sunak was saying, you can come back into the party. And then, of course, the media sort of jumped, Farage is going to be back into the Conservatives. He's going to lead them into the next fucking election. And he's like, it ain't happening. It just ain't happening.
Yeah.
He said, I left them 30 years ago and they've not improved. Yeah. And then I watched Richard Price
This
from.
he's a dickhead.
Yeah, he ain't
You
got
have
fucking
elections soon in Britain.
I don't understand how he made so much
yeah.
money, to be honest. Unless he's inherited it from his family or something.
Well, that's entirely possible, isn't it?
He's supposed to be worth billions or something.
Oh no, that's his wife that's worth
Oh,
billions.
it's his wife that's worth the money.
Yes, he's an
I
Indian
didn't
billionaire. He's just a lowly millionaire.
Ah, so she's the one with the
She's the
dodge,
one with the money.
and it's her family.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Explains it. But you still don't understand why he's.
Well, it was a coup, wasn't it? We had an elected leader. She was forced out.
Yeah.
Oh no, well no, our actually elected leader was forced out, and then the next one elected by the party was forced out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just, we're fucked basically. We're absolutely royally fucking screwed.
Yeah, I think they're because Labour won some Scottish thing. Landslide, didn't they?
They did.
You know, which is scary.
It's very scary, yeah.
You know, if the
He's
Scots
swearing
are
about
voting-
politics again. Jesus.
Sorry, Johnny. We thought it was better than Maize Plus.
Nah, not.
It's not as hot a topic as Maize Plus, but anyway.
No, it's not. So it is.
Brilliant.
More controversial.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's only merely politics.
So the new is okay. We're not going to talk about politics. Oh, Jesus! Just ran over Johnny.
Bloody hell. Hang on.
You're going to play in the street. You're going.
I want to take your license number, mate.
Nah, in the interests of keeping the peace, we're not going to talk about Maize Plus, but politics is fair game.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right.
The old politicians.
When are the elections in Britain then?
Well, sometime in the next 12 months, yeah. They've got to have elections. And I suspect it won't be until the very last minute.
And the thing is, the way this lot are behaving, there's no way they're going to get back in.
But it'd be nice if we had some fucking choice in the matter, though, wouldn't it? Because there's nobody to...
No, I know. There's not an alternative, really. But
No, you
I know where my
either
vote's
vote in the
gonna go.
A-holes or the B-holes.
yeah,
I'm
but it's
actually
like,
going to I'm going to vote for reform.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I can vote for Labour. They're just going to...
Oh no, I'd never vote for Labour.
And they can't vote for Conservative because they're just the same as fucking Labour now.
Yeah, no, but I mean, it'd be nice if there was a third one that had half a chance.
Well,
You know?
Reform will never get in next, this coming thing. But they might be able to influence shit, because if they're running at 8% of the vote at the moment,
Yeah.
which is quite a big chunk
Quite
of
a
people,
high, yeah.
so they could start to influence things and make things happen for a more positive spin.
Because I think, now they've cancelled this rail link. That is
Gotcha.
going to completely blow out anybody up north voting for it. I would think.
Yeah, and the
You know.
stupid thing is they didn't want it in the first place, most of them, because what they want is east-west connection, not north fucking south.
Which is what he's doing now.
Yeah, but they
but
spent a shit ton
apparently-
of our money.
But apparently it was something he'd already cancelled. They
What?
cancelled the east-west projects to do HS2.
Yeah,
And now they're going back on it. But anyway, enough, Wonka.
enough. Oh,
Enough chatting about politics. Johnny's getting bored.
No. Hey, you know how they're banning all these old movies and old, all the old
Banning-
really funny cartoons and all that? They
well, you
banned,
never see them, do
The
you?
old movies, Johnny.
they banned, Looney Tunes, Disney cartoons, Warner Brothers that banned them all because they're so violent and disrespectful
Really?
and all that.
Yeah, did you know? When was the last time you saw Tom and Jerry on the mainstream
Well,
TV?
yeah, that's right. But what I was going to say is, none of that offends me, especially Looney Tunes. I'm not offended by any Looney Tunes except the ones in government.
Mm.
Yeah.
They're the only offensive Looney Tunes.
Yep.
One there, Johnny.
Is that over there an issue? I mean, over here we can still watch it whenever we want.
Oh, you can still watch it if you can find it, but they'll never put it on children's TV.
No, it'll never come back on TV. It's still on YouTube
What?
and all their other places.
It's still on Disney XD over here.
They've took it off because it's too violent. Did you say?
Well, they banned Popeye because he's too violent and he smokes. They banned a lot of the Warner Brothers stuff because they smoke
No.
and they're violent. It's just getting ludicrous. The cartoons they bring out now are just stupid.
Garbage.
And
I did
yeah,
watch the-
absolute garbage. And they're not offended by teaching children stupid things.
Yeah.
They should be more offended by that than so-called disruptive violence and smoking. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
We live in very crazy times.
We certainly
Oh,
do.
we do.
No doubt about that.
There's
Jamie,
not a lot
if
of common
you
sense
press
or logic.
Control and F, you'll turn on the high beams. There you go.
That is one of them.
That's it.
That is one of them commands, Johnny, that not many people know about.
No.
Control and F.
Yeah. You still have all your other lights running, it just turns on the high beam.
Yeah. It just turns on the main beam, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. And it's something you don't get in console either.
Oh, you don't. Well, no, there's no control on F.
And also on console, you don't get hazard warning lights.
No.
Really?
No, you don't get because
No.
there's no space on the controller, Wonko.
Yeah, I suppose
For
not now.
Control F or I can't remember what it is for the hazards, but there's no space on the controller for those two commands,
That's sad.
so you don't get hazard warning lights or main beam on console.
The top of the range consoles now are almost as much as a PC. Why would you
I
bother?
know. I tell you why people bother with their Xbox, because I was having this conversation with my two oldest sons, and it's because they get all the games for free. They buy an Xbox box pass for £10 a month.
Game Pass, yeah.
Game Pass, yeah.
And all the games come for nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
plus
you
they
can
can
get that
lounge.
Wonko. That pass works on
You
PC
can. It
as well.
works on PC. You can buy it on PC as well.
You
Yeah.
can use the Game Pass on PC.
Because it is in fact a Microsoft Game Pass.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can use it for Microsoft just as well as for.
I just refuse to give Microsoft any more of my money.
No.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely serious. I cannot abide the company.
No.
Yeah.
I'm the same.
They're going to
with you,
ruin the
Wonka. I hate
games
Microsoft.
game industry.
Hate it with a passion.
Because they're buying all the fucking gaming studios up.
Are they?
Yeah. Oh, there's court cases. The British government has told them to jog on.
Right.
And obviously, no disrespect to the Americans, but
They haven't bothered. Just let them
they
carry
did initially ban it, and then for some reason they all went to court and the judge said, "Oh no, it's all okay."
Yeah.
Yeah. And the European Union, of course, went, oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And our government once actually did the right thing, said, no, this is called a monopoly.
Right.
I think they use it the same. They didn't want Microsoft to force with Epic Stores and some other of those.
Yeah,
because
Blizzard.
they would get Blizzard, because they would get a monopoly. They
But
refused it.
Yeah, they refused it initially, and then, I could be wrong in this, but I'm pretty sure I read a little while ago that the judge then ruled that they could go ahead.
Yeah, I don't remember. I know they did refuse it the first time. Because of the monopoly. I don't know what happened afterwards.
Be nice if they didn't, because there's no need for one company to own
all that lot.
Yeah, 90% of all the gaming companies out there.
Yeah.
And they do such a bang up job with their operating system. It's
yeah.
Why would you want them not to run everything else? I've been playing with Linux, obviously, for the past week or so.
Right.
It's far from perfect, but it's just nice knowing that you're in full control of what's going on to your PC.
Right. So is that like just a completely different operating system?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's totally on its own.
Yeah, but Linux is a bit of a handful. Well, not the Mint version, I believe it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
That's quite of an easy to use version.
Yeah.
But I got two friends of mine who build websites and all that sort of crap over Linux. They run Linux servers, and they you have to write all the commands yourself from the first dot or comma till the last, which is you'll have to know what you're doing.
Yeah,
it's not that easy.
It's not
Microsoft. It's not too hard, but you will have to know what you're doing.
It's a learning curve. Put it like that.
So the Mint version is an easy one.
That's the easy one. Yeah.
Yeah. You're saying it's more user friendly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Than the basic, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you need to be reasonably happy to work with computers. I wouldn't say somebody.
Like the thing is, though, Wonko, if you put something like that in, would you still be able to use things like Blender?
You'd probably have to run that in a virtual machine on your Linux machine, so that would be a bit of a pain.
Right, so you wouldn't be able to do things like GE and all that sort of stuff?
Oh, GE wouldn't be too bad.
Right.
Because you can game through Steam on it. I would say it's super easy. It takes a little bit of setting up and messing about, and not all games will work.
I don't game through Steam anyway.
Right.
I've got mine is a Giants download.
That's what I do as well, yeah.
And my 19 is a disc.
Yeah, I do use Steam.
19 is on a CD.
I think Steam is a pretty stable platform.
Yeah, so you can
it also goes for iMac and Linux as well, so it's multi-platform.
Yeah, but I used to play 19 at work, and at work we didn't have any internet access that was powerful enough to run Steam.
Yeah,
and you can't use. You got to be online, ain't you, to use the game.
Yes, of course. Yeah, well, on Steam you have to be online. You need.
So that's why I had it on a disc. And I downloaded the one on a
Giants.
On the Giant from Giants because I wanted it that night.
Yeah.
To have a look round it.
You can use a thing called a wrapper. There's one called Wine, is quite well known. And that allows you, basically sort of like fools the system into thinking it's a Windows machine by putting your Windows programs into a folder marked up as C drive.
Yeah.
It does more stuff than that, but basically there's essentially
you're,
what it does.
you're basically doing something similar to what they used to do on the Macs
Yeah, to head off, Jimmy.
to get.
No, I'm going to try a few more settings.
Okay.
Because they used to do that on the Macs. They used to have a thing that
Hmm.
you loaded up and it.
Oh yeah,
made
boot
it
camp.
do Windows.
Yeah.
As if you was in Windows.
Mm.
At a Windows setting.
I shall carry on using my Windows machine for gaming, but everything else is
right. But everything else, business-wise, you're going to do on Linux.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but that's understandable. Linux is a very, very stable system.
It is.
And
yeah.
way more. It might be a little bit more complicated for someone that does not know too much about PCs. But if you know a bit about it and you have to do a lot of bookkeeping on it, it's just the perfect machine. It's also way more stable for example, for hackers, etc.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's a school of thought in the Linux community that says you don't need to put anything at all on your Linux machine.
You don't need a virus scanner, for example.
There are viruses out there, but more worrying probably would be malware and ransomware attacks.
Yeah.
That's probably what you would need to look out for. So I've just put a basic malware security program on there. It's quite lightweight. It doesn't seem to be causing any problems. So
yeah,
as long as it's running in the background and doesn't cause me problems, happy days.
fine. Yeah.
In my mind, I think it'd be foolish to run it, especially for business, without taking some precautions.
Yeah. Yeah, and for what it costs, it's not really worth the risk, is it?
No, well, it's all free. It's all open source programming.
No, I meant for the virus thing.
Yeah, that's open source.
Oh, it's open source, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
Pretty much all Linux stuff is open source. There's a few companies that do paid for stuff.
Right. So it's a bit like Blender then.
I assume so. I don't really know much about Blender.
Oh, damn it, I
Blender's
missed.
And different people, you know, if you make something that's an add-on for it, you can submit it and they'll check it out, and if they think it's worth putting in, they'll add it.
Yeah. But basically, a group of people get together and then they'll design and program and code out a what they call a distro or distribution of Linux, and it'll be different to everybody else's version because they'll put in the bits that they like about other existing stuff, and then they'll call it something different, and everybody can download it and use it or help build it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Jimmy.
Welcome back, mate.
Let's see if this does any changes or not.
What did you change this time, Jamie?
I just try to lower some of the draw distance and some of the things like recording tire tracks and things like that.
Right.
I think it might be something running in the background of your PC, maybe.
It might be because I'm streaming too, so that might be part of it. But the other night I was on with Johnny, I wasn't streaming; it was doing it. So
that's something we can never get.
Oh,
from you to
God.
take on
That's
board.
terrible, mate.
yeah,
I'm watching your stream now. That's shocking.
yeah, and that's worse now than it was before.
Yeah, maybe you got to increase your draw distance, not decrease it.
Yeah. See now, when I turn that way.
Oh, it's atrocious.
Oh, it's bad. Yeah, it's bad now, Jimmy,
Yeah.
compared to what it was. It's looked like winter time and autumn at the same. Trees with leaf and trees without leaves.
But then it's see there, I'm going across, and now it's stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, increase your draw distance. Try that.
Yeah. See, now I turn back. You'll see I go across the field. It goes, works fine. Then I turn and look back towards the farm. It's flickering. We'll see here in a second.
Yeah, that's atrocious. That's worse than Brummy's was.
Yeah.
Yours is just a rapid flick, where Brummy's was a flick, flick, flick.
Yeah.
Do you not remember what Brummy did to fix it?
Yeah, he turned his graphics down.
That's all he did.
Yeah. As far as I know, that's what I remember of it anyway. My memory's so good. It must be right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Are you doubting me?
Who, me? No. What gives you that idea?
I was going to see you. I was going to watch you do your settings. Jesus.
It's going to be hard to do because you'll come back here now. Because you're going to be delayed. I just changed it back now, so you'll see how long before you get my screen back. Back there now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Turn your VSync off. I always have it off.
VSync off. Okay.
Turn your, go back where you were, up the top there. Yeah. Frame, no, not frame rate. No, that wasn't where the VSync was, mate. Where was that?
With the VSync? Okay, one second, I'll go back to there. So VSync. It's going to take probably 30 seconds to come back. So VSync, frame rate limit, 60.
Turn that to 75.
Frame rate?
Yeah, I still can't see it yet.
Yeah.
Not that. No. Oh, yeah, 75. That to 75.
Frame rate? No, frame rate will only go 60, 90, 120.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, field of
Yes.
view 75. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
In-game HUD, camera bobbing on. Yeah, no, that's pretty close to what mine is.
Okay, so I'll switch over to advanced here now. Let's take a second for it to...
Yeah.
So how's it looking at pigs then, Gizmo? You need to plant some fruits first before you start with it?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be doing that. Yeah, definitely. And then try and get some money before then. I think we'll be all right. I might even just get a few if I've got enough material. Probably going to wait till next weekend and see what we get back in and see how it works.
Yeah.
With the edited mixture.
Oh, Wacko
Basically,
doesn't do the pigs. He just does the cows. But you've got to look at the chickens. They're in the wrong order.
Let me know what you want in the pig recipe, and I will add it if I can. I've never played with the big recipe, so I don't know what options there are.
I've never put, normally with pigs, you only put in sugar beets or potatoes.
Hmm.
I thought pigs could eat just about anything.
They can. They
can.
But in the pig food mixers, they tended to have just like sugar beets, a cereal, and a oil.
Yeah.
So like either canola or soybean.
Yeah.
And then wheat or barley.
Yeah.
And then sugar beet or potato.
Yeah, that's the normal thing. I've changed that on my mixer.
Is what they normally put in the mixers.
Yeah. I've changed it to what we would do over here. That's all.
Yeah.
On my mixer, the mixer I want to add. I can't remember what's in that mixer. The one that you've got on your farm. Can't remember. I changed that one ages ago.
I've used that before.
Yeah.
And it was fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I used that on, I can't remember what map we were on. Might have even been Western Wilds.
Okay.
Or it might have been No Man's Land, I can't remember. But I used that before.
Yeah. It's just, Wonko, when you're doing recipes for any of the animals and they have more than one type of food, the best food has to be at the top and the worst at the bottom. You can't mix them up. You can't have one that's 100%, one that's at 30%, then one that's at 80%. It will stuff it up. It's got to be 100%, 80%, 30%, 20%, whatever. That doesn't matter, but the order matters. You can add food to it. That's fine. You can give your cows mulch.
All I do...
They have to be listed in priority, do they?
Yeah, they've got to be listed in the priority from highest at the top to the lowest at the bottom. That's what you've got to do.
All I do with the cow recipe is I just basically... I think I've added alfalfa silage to it. And then I just change the maximum quantities to either 90 or 100%. And that gives you plenty of leeway then to feed them whatever you want out of that list.
Yeah, but that one that you've added has to be in the right order.
Well, I don't change the order in the Maize Plus.
Right. Well, that's what Oxygen David didn't do when he added silage to the cows. He just added silage and it was down the bottom. He gave it a value of 80. Which
in Maize Plus, there's no value added. You have minimum quantity, maximum quantity. That's it. And then you have the moisture, and the other ones.
I'll have to look at the animal XML on this map. Then maybe he's got it wrong. The guy that did the map for the chickens.
Possibly. Like I said, all that happens on Maize Plus is, as far as I'm concerned, is I just tweak the sliders essentially. And to one of the cow mixes, I think it's the young stock recipe, I added a couple of extra things.
So there's no what value that food gives you. There's no listing in there.
Oh, that if you open up the file, there's all the moisture foods, all the roughage, etc., in a separate section at the top of the XML. Then you go down lower to the actual recipe. So the ingredients have got their own values at the top, which I don't touch, which the help notes tell you not to touch.
So it
So
could be
whatever the
either
values
then by
are.
the sound of that. Could be either or
Could be.
either.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, you can't. Total mixed rations for cows should be 100%. Because you can't give them anything better. Because it's a mixture
No, but you
of all
don't,
foods.
Johnny. You don't have to. I for the cow mix, I put it on milk cattle,
Yeah,
and it's asking 5 or 6 things in that list that you could do in there.
yeah.
But the only thing I put in there is silage and hay, and it works. You don't have to add them all.
No, I know. But traditionally with farm sim, what happens is, say you give them hay, and that gives them, I don't know what it is because I don't have cows, 20%. Right? And silage gives them 50%. If you've got hay and silage in there, the cows will not eat the hay. They will only eat silage. The animals always eat the highest percentage food first.
I don't think that's how maize works.
Well, that's how giants do it without Maize Plus. So if Maize Plus is altering that as well, okay. That means that you don't have to do total mixed rations. You just give them hay. You can't give them straw as a food.
No.
But you'd need straw to make total mixed rations.
No, you don't have to.
Huh?
The total mixed ration is not asking for straw. You have to select milk cattle in the mixer for the milk cows.
Like you can select whatever recipe you like.
Select your mix.
Yeah, you select your own mix.
What you're growing.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll try this single player.
Definitely sounds dodgy. Sorry.
To see what it's doing for pigs.
But
there is a pig recipe in it as well.
Yeah. In Maize Plus unaltered as it is at the moment, hang on, I need to get to the fucking thing. You have to put a certain amount of the ingredients in to get total mixed ration.
Yeah.
Okay? And if you put too much of one in, you screw it up and you got to empty it out and redo it, which is a pain in the ass. So I cheat a little bit and I have the biggest recipe, I think it is, and I put most of the sliders up quite high, apart from mineral feeds, molasses and water, which you keep reasonably low. I just raise it a little bit so you've got more chance of not cocking it up. Because, you know, as it comes out of the box, I think mineral feed is about 4%. And if you try filling mineral feed at 4% and not going over, you can cock it up quite often.
Yep.
And then you got to empty it out and start again.
Yeah, what a load of shit. That's why I like mixers.
Yeah. That is in the mixer.
No. It's stationary mixers.
Oh, right.
You can shove 1,000 million ton of hay in there and 1 ton of straw and a half a ton of mineral feed, and it'll make the mix for you anyway.
Right, so I've hooked up to the mixer and you've got to put in hay, silage, straw and mineral feed to get total mix. Well, no, you don't have to put mineral feed in, do you? But you have to put the top 3 in to get silage. TMR. If I go on to, which one's this one? Realistic mix. Hang on a sec. Thing has disappeared. Why has it done that then? Yeah, I want to look at it. Right, yeah, so molasses is a minimum of 0%, maximum of 5, so that's optional. So's water. Grain grist is maximum of 10%, but that's optional. So the only things you've got to have in is 25% of silage and 20% of hay, and you'll get TMR.
You've got an option to put water in the mixer?
Yes.
That won't do the mixer much good.
If you've got a very dry silage, you need to put moisture in, otherwise the cows don't want to eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
So,
but okay.
So you got these. All right. So the pig recipe is I don't know what the symbols mean. Hang on. Molasses, mineral feed, and CCM.
What the fuck is CCM?
It's a mixture that you can make from canola, grain grist, soybeans, sorghum.
Cool. Glad we didn't have to do that in real life. We would have sold all the pigs and fucking gone and lived in the side of the gutter.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay.
So the realistic mixture has got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 different ingredients.
No.
But you don't need all 14. We had this conversation when they first came out.
I know.
And you went batshit about how many ingredients you had to have.
Yeah, I know you don't have to have them all, but some of those ingredients are just ridiculous. Don't make sense.
Well, you've got corn silage. They do that here. Grass silage. Crop silage.
Yes.
Alfalfa silage.
Yes.
They feed them grains. They feed them carrots. They feed them swedes or sugar beets.
Yes. Agree with all that.
They put straw, etc., etc., etc. There's loads of things there.
Yeah, I agree with that. There's some stuff there I don't agree with. No pig farmer over here, unless they're getting their potatoes, sugar beets, carrots really cheap, they won't feed it to their pigs. They don't need to, A, and B, it's way too expensive. Sugar beet and potatoes and carrots are a high yield crop, and you need to sell them at high yield to make a profit.
Yeah, but a lot of the farmers over here, Johnny, buy that kind of commodity from the processing plants.
Yeah.
From the stuff that they can process.
Yeah.
They don't grow it themselves.
No, I know that.
You know, I had a mate who
they don't grow it over here themselves either,
he
mate.
never used to buy it himself. He never used to grow the carrots himself. He used to buy it like wonky carrots out of Bird's Eye processing factory.
Yeah, I know that, mate, and we don't grow it ourselves over here either. Some pig farmers may grow wheat or barley and have a silage crop of some sort, usually grass or lucerne, which is alfalfa over there for some reason. But that's it. And they just buy in a mineral additive and to mix in with that. And that's all they use. And the pigs grow up just as quick as any carrot-fed, potato-fed, sugar beet-fed pig does. And that's all we use, not because we don't grow carrots, not because we don't grow potatoes or sugar beet, but they're just too expensive. You're cutting your own throat. You're paying so much to breed a pig to get a very little profit margin, whereas you don't use that. You use the more common stuff, wheat or barley, even if you don't grow it yourself.
Yeah, but I think that depends on the country, Johnny, because wheat and barley, the wheat and the barley is not common over here.
No, I know.
The sugar beets, the potatoes, the carrots are.
Yeah, I know.
And for dairy cows, that the farmers will take advantage of sugar beets, carrots, potatoes.
Yeah, but you've got to understand,
and if it ties
we grow thousands of acres of potatoes, sugar beets, carrots. There's no shortage of it over here. There's
sometimes the cows
here that have 1,000-acre fields.
Sometimes the dairy farmers here sometimes need to feed the cows some additional nutrients, and they know where to get them from. So sometimes up potatoes, molasses, etc.
Yeah.
And when they get a good price on it, they'll go and buy a lorry load.
Yeah. That's right.
So that's all the options that they're just giving you, those extra options in Maze Plus. They're not saying you've got to bloody do it.
No. I just think some of the recipes are stupid and just gives you too many options.
But the options are entirely optional.
I know that. This has all started because the chicken's recipe has been screwed up and it won't work.
Are you sure you're not just...
Huh?
You sure you haven't just waited the required time for them to have the water, etc., etc.?
No. I'm not saying they should be producing eggs yet, but they should be over 0% health and over 0% into their reproduction cycle. And the reason is the recipe's inside out and upside down. I'm not saying it's a wrong recipe. I don't care what the recipe is. I'm just going to feed them grain, wheat or barley, whatever I can get my hands on. And that should be enough to make them grow up, mature, but because the recipe's screwed up, they're not. Anyway, I'm going to say see you later to my viewers for a start. Thank you for being here. You won't have enjoyed it, but hit the thumbs up anyway. Thanks to Wonko, Gizmo, Jamie, and we'll catch you all next